Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be kind of about communication. So I've had a lot of clients recently talk about a lot of communication issues regarding the work atmospheres or just in their relationships in general. So I wanted to talk to you about the 3 different types of communication that we have today as humans. Now, before we start, I want to say that as humans, one, we are individuals. So as individuals, there's going to be individualistic qualities about you and me that are going to set us aside from each other, that makes us uniquely different from everybody else. 2, we're humans, so we need human interaction. So that's where that communication really sets in and really sets the basis for this tone in this video. So I don't know what happened to my voice, but communication is really important. And if you don't have the right type of communication and you don't know what type of communicator you are, you will probably have one of those conversations where it's always one-sided or it ends up in arguments and it doesn't really get out the point across. So today we're going to talk about the 3 different types of communicators and the 3 different types of communication. And it's all the same. You can be a passive communicator, an aggressive communicator, and last but not least, an assertive communicator. An assertive communicator is somebody who that's the communication that we want in all types of communication. So let's just say there's a scenario where there is a guy named Bob, and Bob has to use his car for something really important today, but his friend really needs his car as well. So they need to communicate with each other on that. Now, if Bob was a passive communicators, what they do, these are the people who normally get taken advantage of. These are the people who normally kind of just don't really communicate that much about what their wants and their needs are. They're kind of always they're like the pushovers. They always get everything else done for everybody else except themselves. I think we all can say that we've been passive communicators at some point in our lives where we just let everybody else have their say and we couldn't voice our opinions at all. So in our scenario, Bob would be like, let's just say the friend says, hey Bob, I need to use your car and I need it for this and this and this. Bob really needs the car, but Bob is a passive communicator, so he'll be like, okay, sure. Not even mentioning the fact that he needs it for an exam that he has to take later on in the day or anything like that. He says, do you even need me to fill up the tank? It's all pushover. Bob doesn't get to voice his concerns or opinions at all. Have you guys ever communicated like this? Let me know. Comment down on the comment section. Let me know about that. There's a second type of communication, which is aggressive communicators. These are people who are basically the opposite of passive communicators. These are the people who are just like, mind. I'm right all the time. And they're very aggressive in this, and they don't take no for an answer, and they think that they're right at all times. So these are the people. Let's just say Bob was an aggressive communicator. Bob would have been like, no, you can't have my car. You can't do this. You can't do that. No. Without even hearing his friend's side of the story, because his friend does need his car, but so does Bob. But no communication was reached where both sides were happily, their wants and needs were balanced. That's where assertive communication comes in. If Bob was an assertive communicator, he would have said what his wants and needs were, and then on top of that, he would have also take into consideration what another person's wants and needs were as well. So, for example, Bob would have been like, hey, I understand you need my car for so, but I need my car as well. I have an exam today. Is there any way I can drop you off? This assertive kind of communication, it offers a compromise. It helps you to stand your own ground and your own need about your wants and needs, but then it also takes into consideration the wants and needs of other people in the situation. So if you're in the workplace, if you're having relationship issues, if you're having any kind of communication issues where it's just like super, super one-sided and it's just, you just can't seem to get your point across, try to identify what type of communicator you are, and then try to also level-headedly talk your way out and try to see, okay, you know what, how can I identify what my wants and needs are? How can I identify what their wants and needs are? And how can we both meet in the middle? And is there a way for us to do this without it turning into an argument? Okay, so that was a really quick video. I just wanted to kind of let you guys know about what was on my mind, and it's going to be a quick upload. And thank you so much. Have a great day.